go. Well, that was probably the best leg day I've had in a while. Holy shit, that was good. I was just thinking whilst I was training, just reflecting on my life, all 23 years, however long it's been. Just about the mindset and why I've done certain things, why I don't really go down the usual path of life. I've kind of went off on my own thing. And then I just was like fucking deep in thought. And it kind of got to the point where I was thinking of some posts I seen on social media about like, it's like, let me de-influence you or something, and like, this is what an average physique looks like after however many years of natural lifting. This is what the average life, you know, chill out, you're only 20 odd, you don't need to have things sorted. I don't know. And I just disagree with all of it. I'm not saying you've got to have a whole fucking, your life planned out to a T. But, you know, just this whole like average mindset, I just fucking hate. It's never been me. I've always been someone who's just not listened to anyone. That might have worked wrong. You know, maybe it hasn't worked in some scenarios, but on the grand scheme of things it has, because I've managed to make this my entire livelihood, something I enjoy doing, something I love doing. Whereas if I listen to people who, you know, who were supposed to be above us and guiding us early on, teachers, and even some loved ones. I mean, to be fair, my mum and dad have been pretty good. They just kind of let us do whatever I want. But yeah, people will try and tell you to do something, put you down into a box, say things aren't possible. Just fuck them off. Maybe it's not your parents, but people will just rub their limiting beliefs off on you. And if you even try, they'll judge you for it because they know they couldn't try. They can't fathom it in their little pea-sized heads. So whatever you start, you're probably going to get laughed at, which is completely normal. That's why you should probably just shut up about it for at least a while. Come out of nowhere, blow up, whatever. Not saying I've blown up, but I'm sure everyone around us has probably seen me stuff now. And I've got no hate to anyone. Do what you want. I don't really care. But yeah, I just never could stick myself in the same box everyone else locks themselves in. I don't know. I've got a quite a simple mindset. I think humans have massively overcomplicated life. You know, everything's industrialized, commercialized. You're kind of born, go into school. You need to do this job. You need to do that career path. It's like you can do whatever the fuck you want to be. Apart from anything bad or illegal, don't hold us to that. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can make money however way you want to make money, as long as it's not illegal. Just people kind of lock themselves in, oh, I've got to do this. There's no other option for us. You know, maybe you've got to go to university because your parents demand you. You can literally just not go. It is within your will. I guarantee they're not holding you at gunpoint to do that. You can do whatever you want. Make fucking social media your full-time income. Make a business your full-time income. Fuck off to the Arctic Circle. Hunt. Forage. You could technically do it. You've got free roam and you're not using it. So I don't know, just what's been on my mind recently, guys. and I wanted this video to be a bit different. I'm sick of just, this is meal one, this is meal two, this is my day-to-day work. Because not gonna lie, all I do is work all day, so it's not the most interesting. This is work, and I'm completely fine with that. I don't care. I sacrificed late teens, early 20s to be able to do what I want, and I enjoy what I'm doing. I don't feel like a slave. To me, slavery is sitting in an office block or working some shit job with no purpose. I don't care how much money it is. You could give us a six-figure salary. If I was working as some fucking manager who was bossing people around, licking somebody else's arse above us, I would be miserable. I've chose my own path, but yeah, it's a fucking nice night. Just thought I'd come out here and rant. I mean, even within the lifting space, people just put these, like, limiting beliefs on themselves. I feel like people nowadays are so subscribed to, like, science, and I'm someone who pushes science within reason. Something I study actively, something I get mentored for, but I'm not out here. I don't have the misinterpretation that science is the be-all end-all, because it's a lot of it's theory for one thing, and it's just humans studying the earth. It's just our study over the ages. It's not necessarily the be-all end-all. You see anyone at the top of anything, they've defied any fucking odds. Maybe they haven't started flying and defying the laws of gravity, but they're somewhere outside the fucking bell curve, you know what I mean? So just get rid of these limiting beliefs. There's many things we don't know about this planet, many things we don't know about life. Science can't even give us the answer to why we're even here, why we even exist. So just take it with a grain of salt. Definitely use it to your advantage. Feel like you don't want to be just a bro scientist. Well, not even a scientist, just a gym bro. There's a very fine line between the two, the gym bro and the science-based lifter. Both idiots. Be in the middle. But to be honest, do what you want. But yeah, that's kind of the rant I was wanting to talk about. Just being average. It's just shit. It's just not what I'd want to do. I'd hate to finish life knowing I had more to give, more to experience. And I'm not going to be like this grinding all day forever. You know, I've put myself in a position where I won't have to do that. Like I said, I understood the early stages of my life as a young adult. I've had a really good childhood. I've had a really good teenage years. I was fulfilled. I was like, I've had enough. I need to put away a certain amount of time so I can do whatever I want. And that's what I'm doing and what I'm on track to achieve easily. It's pretty mad. And you don't even want to just have the mindset of, oh, I need to grind, I need to do this. You definitely need to work hard, but that cannot be the be-all, end-all, because I've been doing this for a long time, and I've not exactly been as successful as I am now, and I'm a much more chilled out person. And the difference between that is my belief system. Once over, I don't know, it's weird for the gym, within the whole gym niche, because you have got people coming from like crippling anxiety, just limitations, just generally hating themselves. I know that sounds very cringe, but it's usually true. There's a massive pain which puts someone onto that path. And if you don't let go of that, that's going to continue haunting you forever. It's something I managed to let go of, and everything's just leveled up, as well as the gym. It's like dark motivation. It's enough to push you over the edge, but if you let it weigh you down, you're just going to sink with it. It's going to really keep you limited. And I've talked about it before on this channel, of my own limiting beliefs within training and how far I can push myself. A few years ago, I thought I was fucking done. Thought I couldn't get any bigger. Then I did a 9-month lean bulk, cut it short to do a show, made the best progress I've ever made. So, and that goes with work, it goes with business, it goes with career, it goes with relationships, it goes with everything. With business, it stems back to when I was a kid. I had nothing really going for us in terms of like achievements, accolades, nothing. I was below average in everything. Some things I was extremely shit at. I never really understood what I was good at. I do now. I'll get onto that in a second. But I was just like lost, not the happiest. I just kind of, you look at someone who's smart, you're like, "Oh, I wish I was like him." You look at someone who's good at sports, I wish I was like him. That was me, wishing I was like everyone else. Um, and the gym for me changed that. It was something I could be good at, and I thought it was the only thing. And then I thought I'd even max that out as well. But changing my belief system, which took fucking years, and just realizing that we are on a rock spinning about in the universe. We are tiny. That for me eliminated any of those beliefs, that self-doubt, just how random life is. But yeah, as a kid, I just didn't have any self-belief. I was pretty stupid. The gym was like an outlet for me. But I knew I was always different. And I knew I was always going to be doing great things. And it sounds mad because I was like, had the worst limiting beliefs, but I always knew I would get exactly what I wanted in the end. I'd get exactly everything I wanted, which is so weird. And it's until I changed that and got rid of that contradiction where things started aligning. And that's, I still work the same, but everything's working out. I've got no stress, which is pretty fucking... Well, I do. There's always going to be stress, but my perception of it is different. And it's not like nothing's working anymore, because everything is working way better than what I thought it was going to be. And that's only like a tiny fraction I've tapped into. So holy shit, that's probably my best video I've ever made. That's I don't know if I've got anything else to say. Going back to that limiting belief, it carried with us for a long time. Just, I don't know. And I used to approach work and business, and why I was never successful, why I never had anything stick with us, I had small wins, then it would go, is just because of that limiting belief. I thought I was fucking stupid. I didn't think I was worthy of something. I thought I had to exhaust myself 16 hours a day. I thought I had to exhaust myself in the gym. I thought I had to starve myself. I thought I had to do all this. Because I was just below average when that wasn't the case. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. But we're here. I don't want to say I've made it, but the last few months, I don't know whether I'm going to put videos out or anything yet, because there's still more to come, have been fucking ridiculous in terms of progression, in terms of just leveling up in general. I genuinely did not think it would come this fast. I've got you guys to thank. Thank you so much for this, for the opportunity to be able to pursue this. But it's been mad, and my message to you guys is, if you can take any lessons from us, is just not the average I am. Now, I imagine some people want to do that, do whatever you want. Don't let some guy on social media dictate your life, but, don't lock yourself in the same box as everyone else, because that will guarantee just fucking misery. Don't be afraid to be yourself. And looking back now, I thought I wasn't gifted. I was. I'm extremely creative. I'm extremely hardworking and disciplined. I've got a lot of self-respect, and I've been able to portray this through my content. Some form of creativity, discipline, self-respect. I always tell people to, work really hard, stuff like that. And also just stop caring what other people think. There's probably someone laughing at me for making this video. I don't really care. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, 6 weeks out now. I think last video I said I was kind of struggling. I don't care. I'm doing all right. We're going to see what we're looking like. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know if you like this video.